Just wanted to get up here and talk about narcissistic behavior and narcissistic people in general, bro. The average narcissist. What I came to understand is you can learn a lot from narcissists. And what I mean by that is you can learn what not to be and how the narcissist himself move, bro. You got a lot of individuals. The world create and breed narcissism and narcissists and things of this nature, bro. You will have certain narcissistic people who would try to attack your flaws while not acknowledge their flaws. So they'll try to guilt trip you as if they're perfect. They'll take they'll take what they deem as your weakness and try to exploit it or try to find a certain kink in your armor. When you look at the vast majority of these people in the world, this goes to even certain people content that I watch, bro. What I came to understand is a lot of these people are narcissists, bro. And it's strange when you really start to see this for what it is and things of this nature, bro. Because you'll find me personally, I ain't gonna say you. I'm gonna speak on my experience with dealing with narcissism and narcissistic people. It's like they really try to guilt trip you or attack your flaws as if they're perfect. I see and watch a certain individual who tried to guilt trip. It's so sad when you actually see it. And when you point it out and the narcissist see that you pointed out, bro, when I say the world really breed narcissists, like the world really create these narcissistic people, bro. And a lot of these people that got a certain platform, bro, are narcissistic at the very least. And I find it strange that they try to like attack your flaws as if they're perfect. A lot of these people try to put you in a state of, let's say, Stockholm syndrome. They attack you and make it seem as though that they're looking out for your best interest when they're simply there to try to manipulate you into a sense where it benefits them. When I was growing up, I didn't know what a narcissist was, but as I got older and I see the certain characteristic traits dealing with a narcissistic person, whether it's a parent, a friend, or simply an associate or whatever that you to deal with, it could be a childhood friend, a school buddy, a coworker, or whoever or whatnot. All of them live and die by the same principles. They literally try to exploit you to big their self up in a sense and make it seem as though that they're flawless and they're perfect. I understand that how the world is today, how this whole internet thing has warped the world or shaped the world or whatever or whatnot. When you really sit back and start looking at people, bro, I had to unfollow so many people because it was like poison. It was like literally like poison to me. When I say that I got so disgusted with certain individuals who I used to follow because I understood how the manipulation worked and how they were trying to warp or shape or control or get these people that follow them into this half mind state though. But when it all boils down, when you really like analyze certain individuals that you may follow or stumble across, or for whatever matter it is that introduce you into their little world or whatever or whatnot, you will really start to see if you really just sit back and analyze them, you would really see that the vast majority of people in the world suffer from narcissism. And it's weird, bro. It's weird, bro, because it got to a point where I have mixed emotions about it. What I mean by that is I may be watching a person who I'm deeming as a narcissist and carrying certain traits that I'm talking about now, and I would laugh, but it would be out of pity. And then on the same end, I'd be so disgusted, like, bro, like, it's so sad. People are really sick in this world, bro. And I wouldn't even know how to operate if I was that certain type of individual who try to take advantage across like everyone that they encounter or try to manipulate people or sway their decision or way of thinking to get them to think the way that they do. When I get up here and I drop content or I make videos, I never get up here and try to sway people into thinking how I want them to think in a sense. When I get on here, especially when I'm speaking about what I go through with the program, this is me simply documenting. I'm not trying to make people believe what it is that I'm going through or that the neighbor is a perp, so on and so forth. I simply tell y'all my reasoning for thinking this person is a perp, my theory on why I'm going through what it is I'm going through, but never will I hammer a person to the degree where I'm trying to force them to believe what it is that I'm saying out my mouth to give me the slight advantage of only being able to manipulate the relationship that we currently have. And I see a lot of that going on social media, and that shit is sick. It's sick for real, bro. When you're dealing with a narcissistic person, bro, it's really sick, bro, because they are the most like untrustworthy, like devious, most manipulative person that one could encounter. And they're so dangerous because they move and operate in a sense as if they don't know that they're a narcissist. And that's where the danger kick in at. Like I had just watched one particular person. We ain't gonna even say no names. We ain't giving them no shine, no time, no none of that, right? And this person is so obsessed with the next person, though, they spend their life literally trying to guilt trip this person into liking them. Like they literally spend their life trying to guilt trip this person into liking them. Bro, it is sick. It's a sick world, bro. There's so many people out here who's really dealing with mental health issues. I don't understand how narcissism is not a mental health issue. And they trying to say that people who talk about the gang stalking phenomenon or the targeting phenomenon, however you want to label it, as being mentally ill. When I see a lot of people who claim that they go through the targeting program, and when you see these people, or when you watch their content, like these people, some of these people are the most grounded, most respected, like respectable people that you could encounter in society. A lot of targeted individuals who content that I may follow don't show no signs of mental health issues. So my point is this though, it's literally the world and the program trying to shape people into thinking that these people who talk about a certain topic is mentally ill, but these people who behave in a certain fashion is perfectly sane. Bro, that shit has to be the craziest thing on earth. Could you imagine that certain people saying that a certain individual is paranoid schizophrenic, but when you watch their content, they're solely basing what they're labeling this individual off on the topic that they're discussing, solely off of what they're saying that they're going through at that particular time in their life. It's never based off how a person act or carry themselves when it comes to the system. But narcissism, when it comes to being a narcissist, bro, it's so many mental like aspects or points that originate from the whole topic itself that could prove that this person suffered from some sort of trauma or mental illness. And I just find it very strange, though, because a narcissistic person for real is like, when I say they're at the top of the totem pole when it comes to mental health issues, in my humble opinion, solely because they're the most degenerate, most manipulative, most conniving, deceiving people there are on the planet. They're so close to being what I say that a narcissist is very similar to being a sociopath. Me personally, this is how I perceive it and see it. So I'm not trying to sway or convince anybody to view a narcissist the way I do. I'm just basing it off of what I think or whatever or whatnot. And as I go on, like, let's say, matter of fact, let me give you an example. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with a content creator by the name of Hassan Campbell. Matter of fact, let's use him as a talking point. When I say that Hassan Campbell, a person like him, is the biggest narcissist that one could motherfucking see, it gets so strange because, bro, I was watching somebody. today who I thought was, it makes me so sick though. Because I would never be so bold to get on here and say that, oh, this person, say for instance, like it could be a random person you stumble upon on YouTube, and these individuals would be like, "Oh, this person stole my content, and this person don't acknowledge me, this, that, and the third." Or either I done seen certain individuals who would literally get on YouTube and say that, "Oh, this celebrity is watching me, and this is the reason why they said this during this interview because they watch my channel." This, do you know how bold and gutsy you have to be to make a statement like that? When I say that's narcissism in its purest form, bro, I would never get to the point where I really think that I'm that big or I let my ego like take over and get in the driver's seat and say something to the such, especially when I have no proof, no validation, no any of this though. But I encounter this so much on social media, bro. That's why it's so good to detox, and that's what I'm gonna be working on. I probably more than likely shut down my page, probably for a few months or whatever or whatnot, just so I could get right mentally. Because the more I get consumed with social media, the more that it bothers me. I'm gonna say that certain demons. I got to fight in certain demons because it be sometimes what I deem as the pettiest things that'll get me worked up. But I honestly don't like it. But I understand though that if I take a break from social media, then I really don't have to put up with it. This comes from every platform that I be on, even from Facebook to X or Twitter to IG to YouTube to Rumble to whatever social platform that I'm on at the time though. It's just that I've been paying attention so much to certain individuals' personalities, and it is sickening, bro. And it's just like I don't know. It's putting this dark cloud over me because it's just like in a sense that you are what you eat. So if you eat bad foods, then your health is going to be bad, so on and so forth. If you read or watch bad content, then sooner or later you're going to be pumping out bad content, or your thought of good content is going to get misconstrued by all of the bad content that you watch. Is how I look at it, and that's what I've been really struggling with. Y'all notice that on my platform I got so many videos that I have made in the cut dealing with like strictly informative information and things of that nature that I got that I haven't even unprivated or loaded up and things like that. Cause I'm trying to like separate myself from this social media, from technology for real, in a sense to a certain degree, because technology has become so profound and so detrimental to our everyday life though. So it's hard to completely like X out technology in general, but I definitely need to step back. Me personally need to step back from everything that's going on, especially with this technological world or these social platforms that I spend the vast majority of my time on when I don't have nothing going on in real life, sort of say though. And it's just sickening because too much of anything is not good for you. And I feel as though like me on a certain aspect, it became so toxic and so unhealthy for me that I incorporated some of the bad karma, or not karma, but let's say ill will or bad feelings or perception. I let it to like alter my personality or behavior in a certain sense, because I could be having a good day. As soon as I get on social media, I see something or someone that I don't agree with or like or don't understand their talking point or showing signs of being a narcissist, that it affects me to the point where I honestly will be mad at that individual. Like I honestly got a real life attitude. Like I'm mad. Like I'm honestly mad at what I consume. And but it's up to me though. Is really up to me. It give me things. See, but the thing is though, why I be doing that, which is I could classify that as me torturing myself, but to me it gives me, a insight on people minds who really act like that and carry themselves like that, so I could question myself. It's a lot to learn from individuals like that, but if you're not strong enough mentally to really even deal with it or consume as much as that shit as I do, then it's gonna start to affect you in your real life. And that's to the point where that's where I have gotten though, because as I stated, I had to pump the brakes on a lot of people who I was watching, whether it was people that I agreed with or not or whatever or whatnot. And it just, like I said, it bothers me to the point where I let it affect me in real life. Nothing in this world, even on, especially not even on, but especially on social media, shouldn't affect me the way that it do, especially when it's not like in real life affecting my real life. Like, I shouldn't get as worked up or have so much ill will towards regardless on if I fuck with them, agree with them, don't agree with them, I can't stand them, whatever, however you want to paint the picture or try to run with the narrative. But there's nothing on earth that should have me feeling the way that I do when I watch somebody who I don't agree with. I don't know how to take certain things and, just take it on the chin and walk with it. I feel as though that I got to critique, analyze, and like pay extra attention to certain situations like that. And the shit is so toxic though. It's like I feel it in my spirit now. It affects my spirit. Like, honestly, it affects my spirit. And I unsubscribed to so many channels today, bro. Channels that I probably thought that I never would. But as I looked at them more and seen the things that they was talking about, I said, wow, it like clicked. Something in my brain clicked like, what the fuck? Like, why am I even watching this person, bro? Like, especially if they make me feel this certain way. Why am I even, why I'm, it's like me literally torturing myself. But it just brings me back to my point because certain people who I knew in real life didn't act a certain way. And I done watched these people over time, like develop this narcissistic type of behavior or persona or whatever or whatnot. And this goes for, real life, social media, and things of that nature, bro. But what's sickening about it is these individuals who display these certain type of behaviors don't even realize that they're displaying those type of behaviors. To these people, they're perfect. They're normal, and to anybody who see past the bullshit is the weirdo, bro. Do y'all understand how sickening that is? That's sick. Let me see. I am the higher. Don't recommend channel. That's cool, bro. I don't care about that. Do you're stealing EDPs? Who the hell is EDPs? Style of live streaming content, bro. Who the fuck is EDP? Bro. I don't even know who y'all is in the chat, bro. I appreciate y'all for even goddamn giving me an ear, an ear to speaking to, regardless on if y'all trolls or not. Y'all here listening or whatever. Now, why y'all here? Hit that like button. How about that? Do that. Y'all the type of weirdos that I'm in here talking about though. And what's crazy is y'all are cool and content with y'all life. Maybe because y'all don't expect more out of yourself. Y'all never thought that y'all would be good in life at what it is that y'all do. So y'all cop out. Y'all became trolls, hired by troll farms and things of that nature. This is how y'all make y'all money. That's why I said y'all don't even believe in yourself. Do you understand how, bro, this is what your life is? Who would ever thought as a child that, whoever has a dream that, like, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be a troll on social media? Like we never ever heard of that. We never heard anybody on the planet say that what they wanted to grow up to be, bro. But y'all do. You want to know why? Because y'all are miserable in life for real. Y'all are miserable in life. Y'all have nothing to live for. Nothing. Y'all pathetic. Y'all allow a certain individual, a handler, a company to pay y'all minuscule dollars for y'all to get online and troll people who y'all don't know. This is what y'all life turned out to be. Could you imagine how pathetic one have to be a troll on social media? Just think about it. You have no control in your own life. You are the weakest people in society. You trolls on YouTube. You are literally the weakest people in society. Y'all don't even care though. Y'all don't care what y'all life turned out to be. Y'all have no determination, no drive, no ambition, no nothing. Y'all are actually the NPCs in the world who a motherfucker just say, yeah, get on YouTube and type this, do that, and third. And y'all be like, okay. Y'all have no control of your own life. No nothing. The trolls are the worst thing in the world, bro. Y'all are like the scum of the earth. I ain't gonna lie. I never once heard somebody say, "Oh, when I grow up, I want to be a troll on social media." That's never. No one's ever gonna say that, bro. Y'all life reduced to something that nobody ever thought about being in real life. Like, and y'all get on this bitch and act and walking around and typing in each at other people's chat as if y'all achieved something in life. Y'all are natural born losers. I ain't lying. Y'all natural born losers. And you know it to be true, but y'all don't care about being losers. That's the thing about it. Y'all don't care about y'all taking control of y'all life. Y'all doing what it is that y'all want to do to make y'all happy. Y'all are literally content with being losers. That's the worst thing in the world, bro. That's crazy. I hope none of you motherfuckers ever like reproduced in life when it comes to you trolls. That's crazy, bro. How would y'all look raising kids and you can't even take them to work with you or nothing? You just got to put them in front of a tablet or put them on YouTube and show them how to troll. It takes real skill. Real that do you know that you don't use no part of your brain when you're doing that? Nothing. Your life is like in shambles. Bro, you know what? I ain't even acknowledging no troll no more because I'm losing IQ even thinking and talking about you motherfuckers. But back to these narcissistic people, bro. Life literally creates and breeds narcissists, bro. And I find that it's sick. And narcissism should be top tier mental health issues. I ain't gonna even lie. Me personally, that's how I feel as though that it should be. Versus people getting on YouTube and talking about what it is that they're going through, and they can articulate themselves in the best fashion, in the best manner, and it's solely based on the topic at hand that they're talking about. That people would say, "Oh, he's crazy," because he's talking about chemtrails or he's talking about the government trying to kill him, this, that, and the third. When these people who talk about certain topics like that be the most civilized people, some of these people, it gets to the point where, they have no argumentative bone in their body. I seen some of the best people when it comes to what I'm saying now on social media who, if they're acting, that I nominate them for a Grammy. But I just seen some of the best people who's in the truth movement who hasn't never lost their cool, has never cussed, stand on what they say, articulate themselves in a very great manner and things like this. But it's only when they talk about certain things where people will point at him and say that, oh, he's crazy or she's crazy. Oh, you're a schizophrenic, this, that, and the third. It's just weird the way the world worked though, because I was watching a documentary about East Germany and the Stasi's and things like that. And these people were so self-aware that they were a piece of shit. And I'm talking about the Stasi's, this secret police. They were so self-aware that they were a piece of shit and they knew what they were doing was wrong. It got to the point where they started accusing the innocent people who they were targeting as being what they are. So it's like me being a serial killer, and then I point at you and be like, "You're a serial killer." When in all actuality, I'm the serial killer. These people knew that by them labeling me as a serial killer, that people would hate me, look at me and not trust me. All of these ill will feelings towards them, and the whole time they are what they're saying that I am. Meaning that if you could use that as an excuse to try to get people to go against me or feel a certain way, and you are actually what you're trying to paint me to be, bitch, you know that you living wrong. You know that you dead wrong. That's mental illness, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. How would I look accusing somebody of being a thief when in all actuality I know that I'm the actual thief? That shit is sickening, bro. Me personally, I find stuff like that sick. That's real diabolical and nefarious, bro. But you have people out here who get kicks out of shit like that. I don't want to say that they're possessed or demons or just mentally ill or whatever or whatever. But I find it sick, bro. And I could never relate, trust, resonate, or none of that with individuals who solely think and operate and move like that. It's like I don't even know how an individual like that would even wake up and be able to look at themselves in the mirror. But you have people out here who actually does this type of thing and see nothing wrong with it at all. Like nothing wrong with it. They live day to day doing weird shit like that, bro. That like they actually love it. I just find it weird, bro. So that's what I'm gonna end up doing. As I stated, because I haven't been really driven to make content. As I stated, I made probably like 3, 4 videos in the past week and a half that I still have them on my laptop. I'm talking about informative videos, content driven. Got that thumbnail, intro, everything done to it, and I still ain't load them up, bro. I really just ain't even in the mood to like carry on so much with social media. My life, I have been trying to focus on a day to day basis, like really like getting everything in order, which has been probably one of the hardest tasks since I became me allegedly going off of what I say, a targeted individual in air quotes. Let's just throw that out there. And it's been one of the most hmm, toughest battles I've been facing so far. Like I said, I try to keep a lot now. I haven't been verbal or verbalizing a lot of the things that I've been going through with the program. Y'all notice that I haven't even been posting content of me going to the emergency room, although I still deal with that and the quote unquote non-touch torture or whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I'm not even enthused or talking about the subject anymore. Like I really don't I don't benefit from it. So it's not like I'm getting paid to talk about it or to infiltrate any type of alleged community that people think that they have going on YouTube and things like this. It's just like I'm so overwhelmed and over everything, especially when it comes to social media, because I thought that, in a sense that social media could be used, for good and evil. But the way that I used it lately, I feel as though that I've been misusing it because I haven't not to don't get me wrong, I have been learning, still watching content, still watching informative content and things like this. But it got to the point where, as I stated though, that I still get caught in an emotional state when I see things that I don't agree with. I let it affect me to the point where, my day may even if it's a good day that I'm having, it might end up going bad because something on social media that pissed me off to that degree. And I shouldn't allow anything to have that sort of control over me. Anything in the world, nothing should have that type of control over me. Nothing at all. So I probably end up, as I stated, like probably, just doing away with this channel in general, bro, to be honest. I really don't even care for any of this no more. I honestly don't care about any of this no more. I want to focus. I want to get my life right, my soul right, work on a more healthier life, although I know I'm going to have to jump through hoops and jump through hurdles because of jump over hurdles. For the most part, not jump through them. But I don't know. Just as I stated, though, to better myself and to try to move forward and to combat what I got going on in real life, on a more face to face level. Because as I stated, bro, I get so distracted. Some days I be forgetting, especially when the electronic torture isn't going on. I forget some days like how bad my life is. And what I mean by that is, when it comes to the programs that I told y'all that I'm going through or whatever or whatnot. But for the most part, I mean, my life is okay, but it could be better. It should be better. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's okay. But I know people whose life is much worse than mine. They're in worse positions than I am currently and things of this nature though. But I should be a lot further in life. And I don't wanna solely blame the program on it, but how could I not? It's like I'm accountable for what's going on in my life. But at the same time though, when you have unseen forces working against you, deliberately sabotaging you in your life. And, it's just, it makes it a little bit more challenging. It's cool. Like I said, I ain't up here to complain, cry about it. It is what it is. I deal with it day by day and how it come though. With certain individuals in life though, I've been peeping and operating with. That's even with the next door neighbor. I got a video on private right now with the next door neighbor beside me. Now I told y'all about the apartment complex that I live in right now, and the neighbor directly under me be the one who creates the most noise. Who engage more in the I actually got a video of me addressing her. She's hooping and hollering, saying that I'm attacking her because she's a single mother when all actuality I haven't raised my voice not one time in the video. So the neighbor next door to me, not under me, but the one to the left, I got a video on my YouTube too, private, where I knocked at her door and asked her, was it possible for her to stop banging on the walls? And she said it was her niece, this and the third. So she did it again the other day, right? I got the video on private. So after I knocked at her door and we talked or whatever, when I came back in the house, so soon as I get in the house and I make it to the couch and sit down, do. Now she's knocking on the door, right? I found it weird automatically. Once I looked through the people and saw it was her, I'm like, what the fuck? Why is she? We just ended our conversation. Why is she over here knocking at my door now? I haven't even been in the house for not even a minute and 20 seconds, right? So I go and open the door for her. Then but you could tell, bro, on the video that she's literally like recording me, but she's doing it in a secret manner to where she got her phone down by her hip and she's just reiterating the same conversation that we just had. So it's like, why did you even come and knock on the door to reiterate or bring up the conversation that I literally just walked away from your door discussing and having that we both agreed on, whatever it was that we agreed on. Now you are knocking at my door to bring up the whole conversation. The way she was moving, the way she was handling her phone, it goes to show that she was literally like recording. I'm not understanding. I got a few theories on why she did that or whatever, which it really don't even matter because as I stated, the program is going to be the program. Every year since I've been in the program, in the month of December, wherever we go, the for some reason the apartment complex decide to terminate the lease. Not saying that we get evicted, but when it comes times to re-signing the lease, for some reason, everywhere we move since I've been in the program, they for no apparent reason at all refuse to renew the lease. So every year since 2020, in December, particularly every year for 4 years straight, we always got to find a new place to go because the rent office or the property owner always refuse to renew the lease. Although I got the neighbors on camera saying that we're not a problem. We don't bang on the walls. Sometimes, even in their own words, if I upload the video or unprivate the videos y'all see, sometimes I forget that people even live beside me because it be so quiet over there. This, that, and the third. But for some reason, the rent office would still always find a way to not renew our lease. They'll never get no explanation, no nothing. Rent's always paid on time. Police not coming to the house. We don't create no type of noise disturbance. We don't disturb or bother the neighbors. Yada yada, the whole 9 yards. But when she came back and knocked on my door, it just led me to think on how big the program is. I'm gonna unprivate the videos just so y'all could see it or whatever or whatnot. So when she come to knock on the door, I sit out there for about 2 minutes talking to her, but the conversation is longer than this. But not even 2 minutes have passed when I'm right there talking to her. When I say that every neighbor came outside on the back, I'm talking about every neighbor in the building right here that I live in, every neighbor to the next building, the neighbors across the alley, the people who live in the house next door to us, everybody literally came outside, bro. And they were just all came outside to have conversations with the people that they were currently in the house with. So could you imagine me being on the patio balcony? She come and knock on my door. She's holding her phone as if she recording me. The lady underneath me came right outside. The guy underneath the lady next door to me came outside. The people in the alley across the street, they came outside. The lady Nam and the black guy in the apartment building next door to us, they came outside. The people who live in the house next door to us to the left, they came outside. It's like literally everybody was outside doing the exact same thing. The exact same. The shit was so weird. It was like some Pleasantville. It was like some Pleasantville shit, bro. The shit was weird, bro. It was like some Alice in Wonderland type shit. It definitely was. But as I stated, though, I got to get my mind off of that. But it's so hard when you're so self-aware or in tune to the bullshit that be going on. It's hard for us. Let's say, like, like the saying go, it's easy for a smart person to play dumb, but it's extremely hard for a dumb person to pretend to be smart. It's sort of like that because if you're woke or you have a certain level of discernment, then it's so hard to like, there's no off switch with it. You can't just cut it off and say, okay, I don't have discernment no more. I don't have intuition. I can't see what it, what it is that I normally see that the average person. You can't, it's that's not possible. It's not possible. And I still, that's probably like one of the most craziest focal points of my life that I've been solely like trying to focus on is not focusing on certain things. And the harder I try to not focus on certain things, the more that I focus on those certain things. So it's really like a battle within myself. But as I stated, certain individuals know how to get your attention. I mean, they just know. And it's like you got to stay on guard 24/7 in order to realize that you shouldn't pay this any attention. So automatically going out in society is an everyday challenge for me, especially, you know, on how hard the program has been attacking me lately or whatever or whatnot. So it's a very difficult task for me to get out here and move and operate, you know, just in society, period, without me drifting off and paying attention to shit that it don't feel me. It don't help me. It only like consumes my time, my energy when that shit could be dumped and focused on something more effective or something more helpful in my life or whatever or whatnot. And that's how I'm viewing social media for now, though, for real, because a lot of it, like, I say at least 50% of the content that I watch is just not good for me. It's honestly poison. And it had me in my feelings, in my emotions, not liking, cussing people out who can't even hear me, this, that, and the third. Like, really just that's why I said social media is a powerful tool, though, because these people who operate out of, say, for instance, like garnering negative reactions or trying to get you to operate out of fear, those people who love the negative intention, the negative vibes, the negative energy, we got people like that exist or entities like that in the world that exist. That's the reason that this negative energy, these negative vibes honestly exist because it's feeding a certain negative deity and things like this. So that's how I'm looking at social media though, bro. That's why for real, honestly, I could respect the Amish people so much more because they're not gripe with these type of, agreements or disagreements or whatever and whatnot. This isn't something that the Amish people have to even deal with, which I know their life has to be like beautiful in a sense compared to us city slickers or us country folks and things of this nature, us who's really indulging into technology and social media and things of this nature, bro. I haven't seen one Amish person on social media ever. I never seen it. I never seen it. No Facebook friend of a Facebook friend, no anything. I never seen it, not once. I never seen an Amish person with a social media. Never, not once. I'm 40 years old. I never seen it. And I can only imagine how their peace of mind is and how their everyday life is like. Because they don't have things to set certain triggers off or to put you in a certain mind state or to even sway you or thinking about this, that, and the third, to spam you with porn ads and things of this nature. It's just corruption, bro. And it would corrupt you like literally to your soul. It would literally corrupt you to the core. You will probably start having thoughts that you normally wouldn't even have subliminally solely because of social media. You keep seeing just like females twerking, this, that, and the third. And I just seen ads like this for 2 weeks. Now all of a sudden I want a female who's doing the exact same thing or could twerk like that, who's being very promiscuous and things of this nature, bro. But it's all social programming, social engineering based on this shit that we got right now, this modern day technology, bro. And you have to look, that's why I say the people who cooked up this game that we got going on is so evil, but their plan is so brilliant because it's working. I'm talking about so brilliant because Everything is designed right now to keep us at a low vibration. Literally everything, from the food to the air to the water to social media to the job, the 9 to 5, sitting in one spot, even to school. Literally everything is designed to keep us in a low vibration. And I'm becoming more aware of that, which is, it sounds weird because, I'm 40 and I'm on social media, specifically on YouTube. I classify myself as a truther and I talk about certain topics that the average person really don't talk about, except if you're in the truth community and so on and so forth. So it's like, with me saying that, it's like I should have already knew this, which I have, but to actually experience it and to recognize it and to know about it is completely different. I could talk about, bro, I could talk about how they poison targeted individuals, for example, 24/7. But until I get poisoned, I'm never really gonna fully understand that until they do that to me. So that's a sense of awareness that it's like a new level of my consciousness being untapped. And it's sort of like I had to really step back and analyze this and see it and experience it. Like I had to really bask in the moment of this. Like I had to take it and soak it all in. Social media is, the internet probably like the worst thing that happened to humanity, to be honest, because it only made it easier for these people to have mind us and to really mind control us, plant these thoughts that shouldn't be in our head, get us caught up on shit that don't benefit us, especially things that don't teach us or just promote certain things, whole behavior, violence, and certain and so on and so forth. And when you get on social media, you literally see the same thing every day. The the main component when it comes to brainwashing is repetition. Literally. Now I could blame that on me wanting my second girlfriend and things of this nature. I probably haven't even said this on YouTube before, but what is it? The incubus? Yeah, the succubus is the female. I deal and battle with that spirit for so long though. It's like I end up like slipping and losing myself. When I say that I was somewhat of a horn dog, I mean horn dog, whether I had a girl or not, whether my girl knew about them or not. Even like it really took a lot in me to even, edge in my second girlfriend to the baby mother or whatever or whatnot. And that's also that's like a female being very promiscuous. Like I've really battled with a wild sex addiction, not a porn addiction, but a wild sex addiction. Though I felt as though that everything that caught my eye, I just had to shoot my shot. I had to, bro. It's just weird though because, as I stated though, but social media plants that image though. If I get on Facebook right now, the first thing I'm gonna see is probably ass shaking and all the females doing the exact same pose, poking their ass out when they go into the club. The outfits that they wear is fishnet this, see through that, so on and so forth, though. But it's coming to my senses and acknowledging, well, maybe this is the reason why, because I tend to heart like share all that type of shit right there, which is not cool in a sense though, because it gives that type of shit or that promiscuous female or succubus spirit the reign over me in a sense though, because it gets to the point where if I see a female and she show me any kind of like play or like show any kind of interest, I'm on her neck. Like I was that type of individual, bro, and I'm still trying to shake that loose now. Y'all wouldn't even believe how much trouble. It's not funny though, but y'all wouldn't believe how much trouble and shit that I have been in over the last year and a half dealing with women like that, and it's just weird though, bro. It's weird though. It's weird. But as I stated though, it became, I can't even say my environment, which I could in a sense say that because social media has become part of my environment, especially when you spend at least over 5 to 8 hours of your day on social media, whether you're clicking, interacting, scrolling, seeing this, listening to that, this, that, and the third. That shit really like it weighs on you mentally in a sense though. You could be the strongest person, but the more you watch, the more you engage, you're gonna be tempted. It's gonna put these thoughts in your head, whether you want to think them or not. But that brings me back to the whole social engineering and the social programming that we do, because from what I understand, China don't even see half of the shit that we see when we get on TikTok. So everything that we see, the pranks, the people running by, snatching people food, eating in their face, all of that shit is tailored to the United States. When you actually peel the layers back and look at what they're teaching their kids over there in China, these motherfuckers is working with virtual reality. They're working with artificial intelligence. I mean, they're even doing arms training in the third grade. You got third graders running around doing armed training with guns. I'm talking about they're teaching them the core principles of surviving in case anything was to go on. These kids are being brought up with survival skills. Let anything hop off in the United States right now and watch where the vast majority of the kids be. Watch how they respond, even the parents for that matter, and watch how they act and watch how they conduct themselves. They gonna be looking for government assistance, for the government, for law enforcement, for the FBI, so on and so forth, the army, military to come and save them. Like no survival skills at all, no survival skills. And that it just bring me back to this full circle that I'm talking about. That comes with the whole social program and the social engineering, because these people have implemented, bro, it's so crazy when you think about it, bro, because as I stated, bro, they are some evil motherfuckers. But the plan that they cooked up in a vast as implemented against us as citizens, brilliant. I'm talking about brilliant, fucking brilliant, because it's working. And people who expose it or talk about it are deemed like the enemies of the state at that point, or a particular whatever or whatnot. And that's more of how we could tell that the program that they got set for us is actually working. I don't even want to use no movie reference, but I'm pretty sure y'all the same movies who correlates with what we're going through right now in real life. Another part of the program that bothers me is the foot soldiers, the bottom feeders who keep the very fabric of the program intact and keep it going, because these people act as though that they're going to be brought into the promised land or they're part of the royal bloodline. The vast majority of these motherfuckers who's implementing or who's acting out of spite of the program don't even know what a Freemason, a Eastern Star, the Kabbalah, they don't know any of this even exists. They're simply just doing it for monetary gain or out of fear. So what's going on with us won't happen to them. These people are being misled at, like, they're being so misled that they think that they're literally on the winning side or the most righteous side or whatever or whatnot. They're complete expendables. And they don't even see it that way. They're expendables because they done bought into the same lie that we done all bought into in life. That the world operates like this, that we should trust people who look out for us, this, that, and the third. They fell for the exact same lies. More than likely, they fell for worse lies than we did, honestly, because they think that they stand a chance going against the elites, or the elites is somewhere that they can actually put their trust into. That's crazy. That's like being motherfucking cellmates with a serial rapist and all his victim is males, and you close your eyes and go to sleep around this nigga, he tell you, "Hey, I'm not gonna touch you." You're okay. It's okay for you to go to sleep, bro. Trust me. It's okay. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. That's like believing a weird ass person like that, bro. It takes a lot of moxie for y'all to believe those type of people. I ain't gonna even lie. And it's so crazy because I look at it like I think people like that is like the key to us turning this shit like upside down, and the game being shifted in our favor, because if they don't have the people like that, then they can't win a war without people like that. They can't. The expendables that the elites use, they cannot win the battle like that. Imagine if those people particularly was to start turning on the program. Do you know how much easier the battle would become for people like us? It's crazy because I really believe that those type of people like yield a certain power that they don't even understand that they yield, or either they done got so content with they don't even think about it. They just got so programmed in to wake up doing the same thing that they're told every fucking day. I don't know. It's a sad life to me personally, bro. I just couldn't. I'd rather down on my feet like a man than on my knees like a hoe. Me personally, bro. I can't. I ain't going out like that, bro. Me personally. I just really see the world for what it is. And it could be a beautiful place. It got so much potential, but it's the people who's in control that make it hell. Hell on earth, to be honest. Hell on earth. Everything so fake, everything manipulated. From, like I stated, the food, the air, the weather. I mean, literally everything. Everything. I just find it weird though because we're being controlled and operated by a bunch of narcissistic sociopaths, bro, who really get a kick out of, bringing harm to individuals and harm to the world, trying to get people to live and operate out of fear, trying to confuse people with the mind games that they got going on and so on and so forth. The shit so it's bogus as hell. I ain't gonna lie, it's bogus. It's bogus, bro. It's real bogus. So many games. And when you got somebody like the CIA controlling the mainstream media, them trying to run off with certain narratives or promote certain narratives, it's crazy because a lot of people so brain dead to the fact, bro, that they don't really see what's going on. Those type of people that'll hurt us far wisest with the war that we going on. I don't mean like physically hurt us. I'm saying like putting us in an uncompromised position, allowing certain laws to be passed or rooting for certain laws that's gonna hurt us as individuals and citizens because they're so brainwashed and still believe that the system, the beast system, is here to protect and serve them. When all actuality, everything that they're doing is to get you to feel like that. Yeah, well, let's gun violence, this, that, and the third. Let's root for this law, this, that, and the third, because they done already did so many false flags that work, y'all, that the average person can't even think for themselves. They can't. They have to be herded like sheep. They literally have to. You cut off this internet type thing and this social media, all that. You just kill technology for a day. It's gonna reveal who the survivors is, who the motherfuckers who can't think for themselves. It's gonna separate the smart from the dumb. It is. It's gonna separate the smart from the dumb. I promise you. It's gonna happen so quick and instant. Motherfuckers ain't gonna even know how to filter regular creek and pond water to drinking water. They ain't gonna be able to know how to start a fire without some sort of accelerant or a lighter or a match. Bro, it's gonna get crazy. They ain't gonna know how to fend for themselves. It's gonna get crazy. That's why I believe that if something do go on, which I do believe that it is in the United States, they keep on talking about a 9/11 like style attack coming to the USA, that it's imminent, that it's gonna happen. Bitch, if it's so imminent and y'all so certain that it's gonna happen, how the fuck it is that y'all can't even prevent it from happening? But y'all know it's gonna happen. That's weird when you think about it. Y'all trying and spending so much time telling us on mainstream news that it's imminent. It have no choice but to happen. So you mean to tell me y'all know this much but can't stop it from happening? How the fuck do y'all know it's imminent then? Because they the motherfuckers doing it. They the motherfuckers plotting against us. Every government across the world is at war with its own citizens, and 90% of the citizens fail to comprehend this. They fail to realize this and fail to see it. I'll never be one of them type of individuals. I see what the fuck going on. If they could slap whatever label on me, they won't. That's cool. I'm gonna wear that bitch like a badge of honor. I promise you. I ain't gonna allow them to like fuck me over mentally and have me thinking that one thing is this and okay, down is up and up is down. Nah, bro, you ain't even about to spend me like that. Hell no. I see what's going on. Me and a few more. It is a small percentage, but we see what's going on. I ain't gonna just say but I know there's other people who see it too. But the small percentage, we see exactly what's going on. That's why we're the ones targeted in this motherfucking society. That's why you gotta target motherfuckers like me. I ain't gonna lie. You have to. You have no choice. I've been told you I'm a rebel at heart. I'm talking about I'm anti-government because I already know what the government. All you gotta do is go look at the track record. Go look at the CIA track record. FBI's, anybody, the governments, right? All the innocent people they done killed, all the experiments they done did on their own citizens, all the lies they done told. Bro, why would I even trust something like that? I'm setting myself up for failure. Yeah, I'm very anti-government. I'm talking about very. Hell no, I don't agree with nothing they do. I don't agree with them at all. I don't agree with them existing. Like I said, history will show you that they not to be trusted. Them alphabet agencies, the CIA, none of them, ain't none of them to be trusted. Why the fuck would I try to be a goddamn fool to trust anything any one of y'all got to say? Hell no, I'm going off my own understanding in this sense. No pun intended, but yeah, no, you ain't get me like that. You ain't, you ain't. But unfortunately though, like we got so many people that it's extremely hard for us to turn the tides in this war that we got going on. Because trust me, it is a war. It's a very silent one going on. And a lot of people can't even comprehend or begin to comprehend what's actually going on. You speak to them about certain shit, and they'll just look at you so dumbfounded as if like you're literally legit crazy. And it's crazy because these are the same people who wouldn't take not a minute out there a day to go and research anything you're trying to put them on with, any type of possible information that you're trying to get them to listen to. They ain't doing no research, bro. They go after you tell them something that's 100% true. What they gonna do is cut on the news to see if the news gonna verify what you saying. When those the motherfuckers that's lied to us in the first place. It's so crazy. I wonder, do the people who's being brainwashed and half mad like even understand that they're being brainwashed and half mad? They probably don't, because if they understood or knew it, then they wouldn't be being brainwashed and half mad. I guess that's safe to say. So more likely, they don't even realize that they're being brainwashed. They have no, they have no like will to be able to think for themselves. They're not capable of thinking for themselves. It don't reside in them. These are the NPCs in life. Now, I'm not sure if it's like to turn these type of bots like to a real boy or some Pinocchio type shit to a real person or whatever. When I'm not even sure if it's even possible to wake a bot up. I don't know. I don't know. But those are the people who got us set back in this war, whatever and whatnot, which I ain't gonna really blame them because, as I stated, the the agenda that these people, the plan, the plot that they done cooked up, the bitch is genius. I ain't gonna lie. They some evil geniuses. The bitch brilliant. What they got going on is some brilliant shit, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. A bunch of fucking narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, one in the world, bro. We ain't gonna speak on the origin of them or whether they're human or not. You know that's definitely left up, but for debate. But speaking from a human aspect, bro, these people are pure evil, bro. And they definitely operate on the left side, their reptilian side of their brain. They don't want to see nothing good. They don't care how many people they got to hurt, how many people they got to kill to push these agendas, bro. It's sick when you think about it, bro. It's even sicker when you know this, you realize this, and you still do everything in your power to protect the system in hand or the system in place. That's sick, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of sick individuals in this world, bro. There's a lot. There's no wonder the program been winning and succeeding as long as it has. They only had time to perfect this. As I stated, they create certain motherfucking parameters or certain situations for motherfuckers. Then swoop in for these same people. Say, for instance, if they wanted to recruit my neighbor, who I already believe is a part of the program, but if they wanted to recruit her, then all they had to do was covertly fuck up their life in a certain aspect. Say, get them fired from their job, all within the shadows, get them behind on their bills, get them on the brink of losing their place. Then they swoop in and say, shit, well, we got a job for you. If you watch this person, all of your financial problems will go away. Come on, bro. The average person go jump on that. Not knowing that person, not knowing that they was the motherfuckers who secretly puppeteered them into being in that situation. It's that easy for these people. You think these people not out here doing that? Yeah, I really think that. If I could think it, then I know they got think tanks. Of course, they already implementing and doing that. If my lads could think about it. I ain't been in the army. They ain't got none of that shit that they got, bro. I ain't got the skill set that they're trained for. I ain't part of no think tank. So my whole thing is, if my individual ass could think of something like that, you think that they're not implementing that same tactic? Hell yeah, they are. It's easy. You beat a person down to nothing. And then you got that's how it go. That's how the program go. You put them in every uncompromised situation that you could, and you're doing it from the shadows, and they don't know you're doing it. Then you swoop in and act like the hero, when in all actuality you was the reason that they was in that situation in the first place. But they don't know that. So of course they go, and that gonna give them instant loyalty to you. Because shit, I ain't got nothing bad to say about this person. This person swooped in when I was at rock bottom and helped me, not knowing that that person is the reason that you was in that predicament in the first place. It's brilliant. These people are fucking absolute war generals, bro. These people are brilliant when it comes to this strategic warfare shit. They brilliant. I ain't gonna lie. Genius. I ain't gonna lie. But it takes think tanks and colonels and war generals to even do shit like that. Private private corporations and companies, private security and shit like that. Professors at whatever university you want to name, but it takes psychiatrists and all these people to conspire against us, the people. And they be cooking up. I ain't gonna lie, they be cooking up in that war room. I ain't gonna lie. Just look at society. Look at the world. Look at the games these people playing. I mean, they don't even care. They got so bold with it because it's like that. They already know that they won the fucking war. They'll put somebody like Joe Biden in front of us and tell us ain't nothing wrong with him mentally. That's just those just mega supporters saying that he's mentally unfit. Like the world don't see that he's mentally unfit. This is the level of gas like that, no matter what, bro. So we could see them running these games, and they could tell that we see them running them, and they still look us in our face and say, "No, y'all crazy. This ain't what's going on. You don't see what you see, or you're seeing what you see wrong." We're dealing with those type of delusional, mentally ill people who's running everything. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? You know for a fact you figured out what's going on. You see what's going on. Then you call them out for it. And them motherfuckers looking in your face and say, "No, you wrong. They ain't what you see and what you done put together is not actually what it is." Wait, bitch. Oh, that shit. Do you know, bro? That should have probably set anybody off. The most calmest person in the world probably get triggered by some shit like that. Like, hold on, bitch. I know you ain't fucking playing with me. I know I see what's going on. You gonna tell me that what I see is wrong? Hell no, we ain't about to do that. But those are the type of people who's running the world right now. It's so crazy because these are the people who was assigned and put in place to protect us and have our best interests in hand. I got a video, one of the videos that I'm working on right now, bro. It's about the World Economic Forum and a speaker at the Economic Forum saying that how brain sensors is going to be implemented in all devices, like wearable devices from watches to AirPods to regular headphones that's not AirPods and cell phones and so on and so forth. They're telling us that it's going to be brain sensors included or integrated in this type of technology, any wearable device, brain sensors. And they tell you that the reason for these brain sensors is so that we could determine which state of mind you're in, for them to send feedback, whether you're depressed, whether you're happy, whether you the bitch. What the fuck is you talking about? Why the fuck do you want to know how my brain operates? What are you talking about? Why the fuck is you putting brain sensors in my regular old headphones, bitch? Why is y'all doing that? And don't nobody care. They literally openly talk about this in these conventions that they have at the World Economic Forum. They tell us this. Apple AirPods already got the patent out. They're already utilizing this. So them AirPods, everybody think that they so fancy wearing it, this, that, and the third, have brain sensors in it. And all of your brainwave activity is being reported back to Apple and third-party companies. People literally we volunteering for this shit. If that's not crazy, then I don't know what give these people neurological rights over us. Neuro rights. What gives them that? These people have got so above their fucking self that they believe that they're entitled to our brainwave activity. When we see movies like Minority Report, when you really looked at it, to us, before we was me personally, before I was really in a woke community, it just looked like a cool sci-fi futuristic Tom Cruise movie. But the more that I sit back and analyze it, these motherfuckers was telling us what the future is going to be like without showing us how that it got to that path. But as a woken person and you see everything and you're familiar with all the technology that they're using, you can literally go back and you understand how that we got to that point in Minority Report. Like, oh shit, pre-card crime, pre-recognition, things of that nature. Now you understand why and how that they got to that point in the movie, even though the movie didn't tell us how they got to that point. The movie just started out as a movie. That yeah, we're in the near future. We developed this technology, but they didn't tell us how. But behind the scenes, the way that they did by implementing little bullshit like this and integrating that technology in our everyday life. They just did a study, bro. 90% of the men who donated sperm found microplastic in all of them people's sperms. I'm pretty sure it's probably in mine too, but I'm already done with having kids. But do you understand? Do you understand what's going on? The war that they're attacking us on every aspect. And you got these regular folks who's backing up and working with it and doing their little dirty groundwork as if like they're not breathing the same fucking air that's being polluted. They're not drinking the same water that's being polluted. They're not eating the same motherfucking meat that more than likely been grown in a motherfucking lab. And they still believe in the government. As long as they throw us a couple of bones, pay this bill and pay that bill, then we cool. Fuck it. We gonna do the same things y'all endure. Microplastics, barium, aluminum in the air, so on and so forth. Y'all have to be some weak individuals, bro. I ain't gonna lie, to even work with a program or work with individuals like that at all, bro. I can't. Not me, because I'm still being played. Y'all might as well do what y'all do to me, and I mean in the worst way. In the worst way. Because now, y'all got me fucked up. I ain't lying. Hell no. Hell no. Y'all got me fucked up. All the way fucked up. Y'all ain't still gonna fuck me up and then try to pat me on the head and talk about something. No, it's cool. You just do this and we're gonna look out for you in this aspect. No, bitch. No. Hell no. Stop poisoning the air, stop poisoning the water, stop poisoning the food, bitch. I don't want nothing. No money, no none of that, bitch. Stop doing all that weird shit. How about that? Y'all go crawl under the fucking rock y'all came from under, bro. And just leave us fucking be. Y'all on some weirdo shit. They feel so entitled to everything. They really look at us like we're nothing and they own us. They treat us like that on a day-to-day basis. These people gonna tell us that we just gonna take y'all brainwave activity and then we only doing it solely to help y'all. Bitch, no it ain't. If that's the case, give me your brainwave activity. And I want that so I can help you. Let me guess, you don't need my help, right? You don't need my help though, right? Bitch, I don't need yours. Get off my brainwave activity. The fuck is you think you doing? That's my most personal motherfucker. That come on, that's what define me as an individual. Why do I want to give you access to something so important and so sensitive to me and my human anatomy? Why the fuck would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? So y'all done got our DNA, y'all done got our thoughts, y'all done got our biofrequency, y'all done got everything. No wonder humans so hackable. No wonder. Y'all experiment on us right in our face, tricking us out of everything that defines us as an individual and telling us that it's for the best interest and y'all try to help us out. Man, crap me a motherfucking real. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. I don't agree with none of it. Leave me be. I don't want y'all to know or have nothing dealing with me. They know everything. Our blood type, what we like to eat, what we more likely to go, where we're going somewhere, everything. Everything. No wonder it's so easy to hack humans, bro. That's why I said in the very near future, mind control is going to be on a level like we never seen or heard of it before because it's literally going to be mind control where these people is controlling people like they're in a fucking video game. You're like out of touch. Movies and showed us this too. And we're itching closer to it. If y'all haven't watched that trilogy, Divergent, the first part of the trilogy is called Divergence, bro, with Trish. If y'all haven't watched that, go watch. It's gonna let y'all know exactly how we get here. It even get to the point where they talking about the dream manipulation and they testing us in our dream and we gotta solve these puzzles in our dream. And then if you solve them, that means that you control your dreams like you're lucid. you're able to realize that you're in a simulation and you get to alter the simulation and they pick up on individuals like that and you're a prominent person and you're a high rank, bro. Go watch it, bro. That shit crazy for real. But it's telling y'all how we're gonna get there. Now we could see this type of technology, as I say, it was a movie based in the early 1990s, bro. Arnold Schwarzenegger played in or whatever or whatnot, and they had guns back then. The guns could see through the wall, like the guns could literally see through the wall. Back then in the 1990s, us seeing something like that, it was like so futuristic, like, oh, that's sweet though. Not never thinking that it was gonna come true and they actually could see through the walls with certain weapons and things of this nature because they didn't have it back in the 90s. They probably was working on it because that's how the idea got out there itself, but they haven't mastered it until later in the 2000s. But they tell us everything that they show us, bro, is they already cooking up in the lab. You better believe it. Ain't nobody just think of this, and ain't nobody trying to spend money on it to bring this into actual reality. Hell no, these people cooking up on our ass, and we just sitting back watching them do so many false flags. I'm talking about control that, bro. It's sick, bro. I don't understand. I don't get it, bro. I wish the whole world thought like me though and seen shit for what it is because this shit wouldn't be going on. They would have been had to nuke us already. They would have had to bring out their best HARP devices, direct energy weapons. They would have had to be complete chaos. I ain't gonna even lie. Because y'all better believe before they allow revolution to get kicked off, these people gonna hit us with everything they fucking got, and that the people who's controlling it gonna be in their bunkers, hundreds of meters under motherfucking ground. Bunkers with motherfucking 50 levels to it. They gonna be right under that bitch while we up this bitch getting cooked and picked off by the military and army who signed up to protect this country from foreign and domestic terrorists while they're protecting the foreign and domestic terrorists. That shit is absolutely bonkers when you think about it. That's bananas for real. Everything is a lie. Everything is a lie. Everything. These people be giving oaths, but they give two oaths. You can't serve two masters, bro. You can't sit up there and be a public official. You can't be a first responder, taking whatever oath y'all take, and then being a Freemason or none of that old weird shit on the back end. You can't do that, bro. You can't. You can't. That's a conflict of interest, bro. But they don't care nothing about that because the masses is completely unaware or how dangerous these secret societies and these sororities and these fraternities and brotherhoods are. They don't know. That's because they put up them fake humanitarian efforts and all these charitable events. They give back to certain communities to make it seem like they're something that they're not, bro. It's like, oh, I couldn't even pretend to be that. I couldn't, bro. In fact, I wouldn't even know how to pretend. I wouldn't know where to begin to be a fake motherfucker like that. I wouldn't know how to even. I'd be looking so weird and acting so weird. Motherfuckers be like, "Oh, something wrong with that nigga. Why the fuck he moving and acting like that?" I'm trying not to get myself up. That should be weird. You said stop scaring people. Go to sleep. I ain't going to sleep. You get out my life. I ain't scaring nobody. I hope ain't nobody in this bitch scared. Don't be scared. Scared of what? Them people hoes, bro. They should be scared of us. What you gonna do about it? No, it ain't nothing I could do about it as an individual. Are you dumb? I'm smart enough to understand that. All I could get up, all I could do is get up here and talk about the shit. Hopefully, this bitch wake one person up, that person wake a few people up, and so on. I'm just trying to create a cosmic event right now. Mm-hmm. Chain reaction. Ain't nothing I could do about it right now. I'm one man against the whole beast system. I'm ashamed. There's absolutely nothing no one in that predicament could do. I ain't Superman. It ain't nothing I could do. I wish it would, but unfortunately, I'm only human. Yeah, people need to find something safe to play with. Yeah, unfortunately, bro, this is the game that we're in, bro. This is life. This is the fact of the matter, bro. This is what it's about right here, though. So it's either you got to pick a side, bro. That's it. Some people are going to be, it's going to be a difficult choice for certain people. It's going to be an easy choice for some people. And some people aren't going to even be able to pick a side. And they just going to stand, they, going to try to remain neutral. They don't want nothing to do with none of it. They want to just live in their shell or their bubble or whatever or whatnot. And to each his own. Y'all got that right. You got that free will. But I'm telling y'all right now,
I'm on humanity's side. I ain't on none of that. I don't believe in that population control. I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't think that nobody should be a dictator or we should be living in a dictatorship. I don't believe in that tyrannical shit. I don't believe in abuse of authority. I don't believe in none of that. I don't stand for none of that. I don't. And I'ma die feeling like this. I'm cool with it. Can't live forever. All our days number. I definitely believe in the afterlife as well. Whether y'all want to consider it reincarnation or whatever or whatnot, I ain't going to my grave being no bitch, no pussy, or none of that shit, or having fear promoted to me by the system or those who operate and control the system. I ain't gonna never be that type. I gotta die anyway. We all got that day. We all got a day. Oh, facts. I ain't never been the type to like to be pushed around or bullied around or have my back against the wall type shit. Though you ain't gonna make me feel like that. I oppose all that shit and I'ma speak on it. Those facts. I don't care how you feel about it. Do your worst. That's all I can say. Do your worst. Do your worst to me. How about that? I ain't begging for mercy. I don't want none of that. And I'ma go. When I go, I'ma go smiling. I'm talking about looking them straight in their souls, smiling the whole time. I promise you. Okay, I pay for they make it. I'ma muster up a smile. You better bet it. Probably even laugh at them. I ain't with none of that, bro. I refuse. I'm not bowing down. I ain't gonna down my knees. None of that. Ain't none of that going on over here. I promise you, it's not. I ain't with it, bro. I advise you to do your worst. I encourage you to do your worst. Set example. If you want to make me out to be an example, cool. Do it. I ain't begging. I ain't doing none of that. Fuck you. And anybody who think like you. That's just it. I could never be no coward to where I just roll over. No, I ain't about to do none of that. It ain't nothing they can offer me. I see what's going on. You think I'm gonna sell anybody out? The human race, everybody on Earth, a community, a state, a city, or any of that? I could never be that type. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night, bro. My conscience alone to keep me up all motherfucking night. My conscience alone to keep me up all night. I wouldn't get no rest. I'd be so shallow and hollow on the inside, I wouldn't know how to operate. I ain't gonna lie, I just went. I wouldn't even, I can't even imagine me being in that type of predicament or situation where I could give me death. What they say, give me liberty or give me death. That's it. I'm a firm believer of that. I ain't about to be nobody pawn, nobody bitch, nobody earn board, nobody goddamn gang stalker. I ain't about to do none of that. You do it your motherfucking self. Get out my face with it. I don't agree with none of that. Fuck you. I don't care how you look at me, what you want to do to me. You can financially sabotage. You can torture me with these motherfucking EMF and elf waves, extreme no free. You can do all that, bitch. Y'all, you know how many times I've been to the hospital because of that? I'm still here talking shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. I probably don't get no sleep tonight. As soon as I lay down, they gonna be zapping my ass. I still don't give a fuck. Fuck them. I don't care. I honestly don't. I don't care nothing about it. I ain't fold. This Texas hold, I'm in it for the long haul. Let me see that river card. How about that? I'm all in. I don't want to hear none of it. I ain't begging for mercy. Y'all do what y'all want. I promise you. That's why I'm standing there. I'm gonna die on that hill. I promise you. I ain't going out like that. I wouldn't even feel human. I wouldn't even feel like a man. Being control, operating, and told what to do. Especially when I know it go against my moral compass. I ain't doing that. Find you a next Vic to do that shit with. Not me. It ain't gonna work with me. I came out the womb rebellious. I'm talking about rebellious for real. I'm not going for it. Not me. Set an example out of me. I'm cool with it. I give two fucks about it. I promise you. I'm not going out. I ain't going out like that. Not like that. I'd rather die for what's right than to die, having all my worldly temptations and whatever it is that I phantom or fantasize about in this world, y'all can keep all that shit. Ain't no price on my soul. I promise you, it ain't no price on my soul. Fuck yeah, whatever it is you got to offer, I get it out the mud. I get it out the dirt if it ain't no mud. I ain't about to even play like that. You cannot buy me or corrupt my soul. I promise you can't. I don't care what you got to offer. Keep it. If my soul on the line, that's the price I got to pay. You can keep that shit. If my conscience is on the line, you can keep that. Don't even offer it to me. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Fuck you and that offer. No, I'm good. A lot of people don't have that instilled in them, though. Instilled or installed in them. A lot of people don't think or operate like that. Some people may talk that shit, but as soon as that motherfucking offer hit their motherfucking table, they taking it. I promise you, the average person, do you know how many target individuals actually flip if ever offered to get out of the program? I can only imagine, bro. I can only imagine. It probably wouldn't be nothing but less than 100 TIs on the motherfucking planet if they were to get offered anything to get out of the program. I ain't with it. My own mama couldn't control and run me. You think I'm gonna let the next motherfucker? You got me fucked up. My mother, the lady who brought me in the brought me in the world, carried me for 9 months straight. She can't even control me. You think I'm gonna allow the next person? It ain't matter what they offer me. No, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. Don't tell me what to do. Tell yourself. I ain't trying to hear it. Especially if I don't agree or believe in it. I ain't going for it. I can't. They might as well go ahead and get me out the way now. X me out the equation. I promise you, I'm cool with that too. I ain't gonna be no. It ain't gonna be no self deletion by far. But go ahead. If you feel as though that you need to and you want to goddamn make it happen, force me to have a heart attack. Do that. That's all I can say. Do it. More power to you, motherfucker. Fuck you. In this life and the next, I promise you, I ain't with none of it. You ain't gonna fuck no. Don't come my way. I promise you. Because I'm going to yell it to the world. They told me that if I did this and did that, they'd stop time. I'm going to tell it to the world. As soon as they offer it to me, I probably more than likely secretly record that shit if I could. I'm exposing it. I ain't lying. I'm coming straight to the forefront with it. I ain't lying. I ain't playing with them people, bro. I don't respect nothing like that. I don't respect people like that. I don't care if it's a losing battle or losing war or whatever. That's cool. We all take L's. We all take L's. I've been taking them shits all my life. You can't move me by nothing, none of that. You can't offer me none of that. I know how to go get it. Leave me the fuck alone to just watch me work. And that's it. I don't need no hands out. I don't want no head start. I don't want none of that shit. I want my fair one. I don't want nothing from you besides my fair one. As I stated, though, a lot of people don't have that installed into them. A lot of people gonna roll over. They gonna roll over. They gonna bow down to the program, to the system. We already know the ones who ain't gonna bow down, especially the motherfuckers who had real dirt on these corporations or these powerful figures. They end up dead quick. A motherfucker like me ain't got none of that, so they could drag it out. They could torture me and financially sabotage and vehicular vandalize. They could do all that shit. Run all the psychological operations because really I'm a small fry. I'm a small fish in this big ass ocean. I am. So they could get away with it because I ain't nobody in power. Even if I was, that shit wouldn't protect me from, the beast system. Because when they want you, they got you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. But die with honor. And that's the point that I'm at right now. I'm going to die with some honor. I promise you that. I don't care nothing about it. They could do their worst. I mean, right now while I'm on live, I don't give two fucks about it. Do the worst. At the end of the day, it's fucking. That's all I can say. Dang, I don't got no bottled waters, bro. I'm ready to commit the ultimate sin, y'all. I'm drinking faucet water. I'm drinking faucet water. Oh my God, no water. We got juice, but no water. Oh my God. Fuck. I gotta go to the store in the morning. I ain't going nowhere right now. Yeah, but that's the type of world we living in. And as I stated, though, the average weak motherfucker is not. They gonna fold. They gonna fold under pressure. They ain't got time for it. What type of life is that to live? Waking up every day, taking orders from somebody, or being threatening your whole existence, or you having the right to just live. These people that capitalize on everything. Somehow all that's born on the same planet, but you got certain motherfuckers setting rules for the whole planet. What the fuck? That shit don't even make sense to me. That don't make sense to me, bro. Who the fuck put you in charge, bro? Y'all coming up here creating these motherfucking two-way laws that work for y'all and damage and hurt us. No. I don't agree with none of that. I don't agree with the system. No, I don't agree with none of it. The rules, I don't agree with none of it. I don't agree with none of it. All this shit a scam. One big scam, one big Ponzi. I ain't feeling it. I ain't been feeling it for a long time. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Well, I'm waiting for something to go on in the United States. Civil war, whatever. I'm waiting for that shit to happen. I'm talking about like I'm praying the day that it do. We need another one. We do. We need it. People need to stand the fuck up. They gotta understand that it's gonna be casualties. There's always casualties in a war. People gotta man the fuck up. And that's just it. I ain't calling for no acts of violence or none of that. Take it for what it is. Motherfuckers gotta stand up for sure. As I stated, white person can't do it at all. I believe that's possible. I mean, impossible. That never in history has it showed you that one person ever did anything to change the system. No motherfuckers get knocked off. It's gonna take a collective. Now, individual voice could be the voice that spark it, but them just doing it all on their own. That's impossible. That's a motherfucker Superman. I mean, the actual real life Superman, flying cape, allergic to kryptonite and all. That's what it's gonna take. Other than that, ain't no one individual capable of it. It's just impossible. I'm all for it though. I ain't lying. I don't care what the end results be. That's real. I'd rather die standing up for what's good, what's right, versus dying operating on their side for everything that I know go against my moral compass. I ain't going out like that. I can't. That ain't even the example I want to set for my kids. To be weak, to follow orders, to do something that you don't believe in. Hell no. That you don't agree with. Hell no. Choices got to be made. They got to kill me right then and there. I ain't going for it. I promise you, I'm not me. They can have that shit. Fuck them. Fuck them and their mama. I ain't even lie. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I just wanted to get on here and rap about that. It started out with me talking about narcissists, which in a sense, I guess we still being controlled and operated and ran by narcissists and straight evil motherfuckers, bro. I don't know if it's artificial intelligence that's actually running the world and making motherfuckers act like this, if it's demons. I don't know what it is, bro, but some shit ain't right in the world. I'm talking about individuals is not right in the world. Like it's sick. Do you know how corrupt you got to be to operate and to move in that fashion, to do shit like that, to implement laws, rules, to target or punish motherfuckers who don't abide by them in a manner that they do? I'm talking about beyond the scales of justice. That shit is all that shit is a scam, bro. There's no justice. There's no justice. That shit is just implemented to brainwash motherfuckers, to have motherfuckers scared that if you do this, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions. Meanwhile, they doing that and more. Just imagine the same people who's put in charge to protect the country is the motherfuckers who's the terrorists. All this shit was one big shit show. Earth, I wouldn't even know why aliens would even come visit. Why the fuck they'll come visit this joint? This joint is one big fucking shit show, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We fucked up down here. That'll be my message to the aliens. Oh yeah, we fucked up down here. You might as well skip Earth. Hey man, go to Nubaru or some shit. Stay there. Don't come here because we fucked up down this bitch. You can't trust nothing. For real. We fucked up down here. Nobody got backbones. We got so weak over the, I don't know, over the centuries, bro. I don't understand how these people are able to maintain power for as long as they did, bro. We see where the state of America is headed right now, bro. Y'all best believe before 2025 get here, before the end of this year, bro, another 9/11 is gonna happen. I promise you, there's ready to be some crazy shit going on. Every empire has fallen, and America is long overdue. America is long overdue. I mean, long overdue. Like I said, they hit at it in the news every day. I was just stating how they keep on talking about a terroristic threat or attack on U.S. soil is imminent. Like there's nothing y'all could do about it, but y'all know that they just came up with a whole nother ISIS. We know that the CIA and George Bush now created the first ISIS. Now they got this new K ISIS. They named it K ISIS. Uh-oh, we got ISIS back in the picture. Y'all already know what's going on. Shit ready to get real. Shit ready to get crazy for real. And this election, all this shit that they, it's so crazy that people don't see through this shit. Well, some do, but for the vast majority, the majority of the people don't. They don't really see. They still believe in this left and this right wing paradigm and that Trump is the savior, Biden is the bad guy. All them motherfuckers is against us. Trump, Elon, all them motherfuckers are against us. Trump a Jesuit. Elon Musk, he showing up as the red motherfucking horseman. He acting like he fighting for motherfucking peace, tranquility, and free speech. And on Halloween, this nigga wear a whole devil outfit with the Baphomet sign on it. And motherfuckers still believe that that nigga is righteous. People is sick, bro. The world crazy. People are real life stupid. I ain't gonna lie. That hive mind, that mind control, that shit worked. I'm talking about to perfection. I don't hear about it, but it's working on the motherfuckers it's supposed to, and that's the majority. Not the minority, but the majority of motherfuckers, bro. It's crazy. I can only see what the future got to hold, bro, and it ain't looking good. I ain't lying. It ain't looking good at all. Let me get up off this bitch. I ran it long enough. But fuck the system. Fuck you if you stand by the system. Fuck you if you helping the system. That's just what it is. Yeah, it's both, Bobby Boucher. That's facts. The average person fail to realize that though. Like I said, man, I mean, like I said, I don't even really care either way it go, bro. I understand what's going on. I see what's going on. I don't expect everybody to see it. We can't expect everybody to see it. That's just like the saying go. You can't save everybody. That's true. I'm just here playing my little role in a world so vast and so big, bro. I don't expect to be the beacon of light. I mean that's a big task. Only God Himself could step in those type of shoes. I'd be naive to think that I'm gonna be the motherfucker who wake the world up. No, it ain't. Can't one person can't do that. It's impossible. One person can't. It's gonna take a collective effort. Not one person. I'd be naive. I don't even think that. I don't believe it's even possible to be honest. I'm talking about it's gonna have to be some amazing shit. The sky's gonna have to part. It's gonna have to be a motherfucker walking down the stairways to heavens, honestly, to even persuade the majority of the people to believe what's really going on. If something to that magnitude not happen, no, we like I said, it gonna take something crazy. It's gonna take something crazy. But by that time, like I said, everything that they did and it it kept us divided so well that it's really like no going back because a lot of people still buy into this whole racism narrative, white better than black or black better than white. They already got the citizens at odd. Then religion just further divided motherfuckers. It's just they did their thing. I ain't gonna lie, they did their big one on it. I'm talking about they did a hell of a job. I'm talking about a hell of a job. If it weren't so evil, I would applaud it. But that shit is crazy for real because on a strategic standpoint, when you look at it from that point of view, jeez, it's just brilliant, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's brilliant. So effective. And they got all us in the same boat. We can't even keep our eyes on the prize as a race, as a human race, not just black, white. I'm talking about as citizens worldwide. We don't even got our eye on the prize. They done distracted us. We like fucking cats when we see any fluffy or jiggly thing going around in the house. They lose all focus and they start chasing that shit. That's exactly what's going on. We got the attention span of a fucking goldfish. Meanwhile, these people locked in, and then I'm talking about they implement plan after plan after plan. It's sad though. It's sad though, because it's crazy because I'm so optimistic though. I got so much faith that we could win this war. That's nigga could say that I'm being naive, which okay, I probably could even agree with it, but hey, I got faith. I just growing up watching cartoons and shit, I'm so used to seeing the good guys win. So it's like, what the fuck? I know that couldn't have been a lie neither. So it ain't no happy ending for us. I'm talking about evil still gonna goddamn be reigning, controlling the earth. Although I'm aware of what the Bible says, we want to get on a biblical standpoint on how this is the devil's domain, and that this world of his. But shit, I still don't even want to believe that because there's so many good people in the world, bro. If the world was his, it wouldn't be no good people in the world, especially if you let him decide it. Why would he want good people in this world? It don't make sense. So yeah, they could say that I'm naive, I'm green or whatever and whatnot, but I honestly believe that we still got a chance. It might be a slim one, but it ain't looking too good. I definitely admit that. But yeah, I ain't counting us out. It's not gonna happen whether I'm able to be alive to witness it or not. I don't think it's gonna always be peace and harmony because it's duality. One can't exist without the other. So I'm not sure if it's possible for, the good side to actually take over the world and it's less evil in the world and more good, or if it's just gonna be more evil or more good or a 50-50. It ain't no 50-50 right now because evil is running shit right now. I mean, from the school system to fuck, even your public library, they controlling the misinformation, disinformation that's coming in and coming out. It's looking bad right now, though. It's looking bad. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, I mean, like I said, as long as breath in our air, as long as people like me still out to talk about the shit and speak against it, brother. However I articulate myself, I may cuss more than other. I may talk with ebonics and slang, but y'all get the drift. Y'all get the motherfucking picture. Fuck them people. That's just how it is. I don't, like I stated, bro. I'm in alive on this. I don't fuck with none of that shit, bro. I ain't with none of that, bro. I'm like the Robin Hood. I want to see the poor eat the rich. I ain't even lying. I don't want them to get away with it at all. I really don't want these people to get away with it. People aren't ready. Even us as TIs, we see it, but we want to touch what can't see. I gotta agree with that though. But like I said though, they did such a hell of a job though, like keeping us separated from each other, like sowing distrust and having us viewing each other in the light or either thinking this person is real and that person is not. They really did their big one on us. Which I don't fault nobody because it's so easy to become a victim when you got so many variables going against you in a sense or whatever or whatnot. You're being attacked on every angle. I'm talking about every angle. So it's a lot to deal with. And if you're not mentally strong with it, you're gonna get lost in the sauce. Even if you're mentally strong with it though, eventually you're gonna get lost in the sauce because they're hammering you with this shit all day, every day. You got to wake up with a burden, seeing this shit unfold, seeing people fall for the same shit that you easily see through and see past. Like, do you know that's such a burden, bro? It's sick. When I wake up and I even watch a news segment and I see the mainstream media like lying, running game, it make me so sick to my stomach. Like, bro, these people. And they doing it with this broadcaster voice and everything. Who the fuck is believing this shit, bro? Motherfuckers ain't thinking this bitch lying. She got makeup on, he got makeup on, and they reading straight from a fucking script. I don't want to hear nothing y'all talking about, bro. Y'all can't convince me of nothing y'all talking about. I know it's all bullshit, but these people, like I said, they comfortable. They go home to their motherfucking mansions, to their motherfucking $250,000 cars, kids at motherfucking Ivy League colleges and all this over here. They cool because they got everything that they could want in this physical form. They cool. They took the deal. That's just what it is. They done made that shit so important. They made this materialistic shit the most valuable thing in the world when that's the furthest from the truth. Everybody chasing the same thing: big bank accounts, fancy whips, big house. That's not what it's about. But they made it about that. And with these influencers, even when they came out with shows like MTV Cribs, and then they take us to the celebrity house and they show off their mansions, shit like that, make the average Joe want it when in all actuality, 80% of the world would never see that type of shit. 80% of the world would never see that. You're not gonna get no mansion. You're not. You got to break backs and step on toes to get that far in life. You do. You think their hands clean? Any million or billionaire, you think they got a million or billionaire living a prosperous life on an up and up? No, they didn't. Niggas had to step on toes and break bones for that lifestyle. All that shit a barrage. That shit an illusion, bro. All of it. And nigga would get goddamn fucked up thinking that that's what life is about. You're not living life unless you got a big bank account, unless you got the flyest clothes, jewelry, the biggest house, certain social statuses and things of this nature. That shit, that's not what life about. Meanwhile, everybody chasing that fake ass illusion. And these people, man, I'm talking about these people beating our ass, hitting us all upside the head, bro. We don't know which way to look or to fend ourselves from. These people attacking us on all angles. Hell no, I'm not. I got my eyes on the prize. I see past all that bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. You can't tempt me with none of that. Mm-mm. It was one point of my time in life, when I was a youngin, a jit, little kid, where I did. I fell for the illusion. I wanted that type of shit too. I jumped in the streets trying to chase it, obtain it, back and forth in jail because I'm back in the streets chasing this whole fake ass illusion. No, bro, I can't believe I even got caught up in that cycle. That shit mind blowing, to be honest. That shit mind blowing. But like I said, it's easy. You could be the most in tune, smartest person, but with so much temptation, you bound to slip up. You bound to slip up. Not saying that you ain't gonna find your way back, or you ain't gonna get back on track and shit like that. But most people, when they do, they slip up and don't get up from it. They stuck in the loop. It's just like, your average person, you could be a career criminal. You'd have slipped up so much. Now you spent your whole life in jail. You ain't coming home. Life sentence. That could be whether you battle with drugs, you'd have slipped up once or twice. Now you got a serious drug addiction. Some people really don't get up after they fall. Like some people really don't get up after they fall. I ain't gonna be that type of person. I never was that type of person. I'm a fighter and I'm fighting to the end. I'm talking about till I can't fight no more. To my last fucking breath, bro. And that's just what it is. I'ma always speak out against corruption. I'ma always speak out against the system, the CIA, FBI, all of alphabet motherfuckers. I'ma always speak out against it because I don't like them. I don't agree with them. They filth to me. I'm talking about scum beneath the earth. I don't agree with them. I don't like none of them. It ain't no good FBI agent. It ain't no good CIA agent. Ain't no good Department of Homeland Security. None of that. I don't know. None of that shit exists. I ain't falling for none of that. I don't care if they paint themselves to be I'm talking about with the best prestigious. They could have whatever badges of honor. I don't care about none of that. Because I'm pretty sure all them corrupt motherfuckers in your department and you won't do nothing with it. You just turn a blind eye. That's all. That's all you do is turn a blind eye. You ain't no better than the next motherfucker. It's gonna take the people who fed up in time with it to fight and to try to create some sort of change. And that's just it. That's the bottom line. That's facts. Yeah, that Illuminati shit real. All that shit real. The Kabbalah, Illuminati, Freemasons, all that shit is real. All that shit real, bro. Them people real. That's why they've been controlling and operating and running so long. They work out of secrecy, but they put all the symbology and symbolisms in our face. All of it. We done seen it our whole life. From cartoons to sororities to commercials to TV, everything. Everything. You name it, bro. But it's gonna take us, the people, to get fed up with that shit and just be like, oh no. Like, for real, some give me liberty or give me death type shit. People, that's why I say I think a lot of people scared of death. They scared of dying. That's running them like the ability to even fight that. If something was to go on in the world, you will have those people who are it's three type of people. It's the people who cause it to happen. It's the people who will step in and try to prevent it to happen. And then you got the motherfuckers who gonna pull out their cell phones and watch it happen. Those are the only type of people in the world. Me, I'm a die trying to intervene on whatever it is, especially if it's not like if I don't stand for it, I don't care about I don't care about it, bro. I'm content and cool dying for what's right. I promise you I am. I'm comfortable and cool, bro. I'm comfortable. I heard you don't start living until after death. This temporary right here. Death is forever. This temporary. This ain't nothing but a life lesson right here, and I'm cool with it. I promise you I am. It ain't no fear, no scare, no me fearing death or none of that. I done looked death in the face so many times, bro. I done grew numb to the shit. I ain't even lying. I done grew numb to it. I welcome the day that bitch knock at the door. I'ma open that bitch up, right up. I ain't lying. As I stated, people could label it whatever. Stupidity, dumb. Like I said, we can't expect to live forever. We know that life don't even work like that. You don't know nobody who been living forever. Hell no, you don't know nobody. Life ain't meant to be forever. But like for sure, as I stated, I'm gonna die on the right side. I'm gonna die doing the right thing. You better bet it. I don't care how I may perceive myself, how I used to sit on YouTube cussing. That shit don't define who I am at heart. And I ain't with none of that weirdo shit. I ain't with none of it. Not me. I already know what side I'm gonna die on. Those facts. Nothing in the world could change my mind. As I stated, I got kids too. I wouldn't even feel right. I wouldn't even feel right. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even feel right. That's about it though. It's 5 some in the morning. Let me get up off here, man. Appreciate y'all sticking around listening to me rant. Been on here for about an hour, 50 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and get off.